Hi, I have recently passed the CDMP Fundamentals exam, the Certified Data Management Professional exam. In this video, I would like to share with you how I have prepared for the exam and give you some tips and tricks so that you can be successful in this exam as well. It starts with understanding the content. I think the big challenge of studying this exam is that the book is quite a thick book. It's more than 600 pages, the whole DATA-DMBOK. So it is a bit a challenge on what is the right way to study the book. And you need to be a bit smart in how to study the book. I think in the first stage, try to understand it, but I try to understand it on a high level. We are all data management professionals, but data management professionals come from different backgrounds. The one comes from technology, the other comes from master data management, the other come more from BI or data science. So you see all kind of backgrounds. So that will also mean that for all of us, there will some of the parts of the wheel or chapters in the book will be very, very familiar to us, and other parts of the book will be very new. So I would say focus, go a bit longer, spend a bit longer on those parts of the book that are new to you, and go a bit faster through those parts of the book that you are familiar with. But make sure that you understand the content, that you understand where you can find what, and that you understand it on a high level, but don't go yet into a memorizing phase in the beginning. If you have read the book and you understand where to find everything and you understand the content, then you're ready to prepare for the exam. When you start preparing the exam, the best you can do is immediately enroll for the exam, because that gives you access to a database of exam questions. When you enroll for the exam, you will find there that you can enroll for two exams, the ESL exam and a normal exam. The ESL exam is English for second language. So if English is not your first language, you're eligible to do the ESL exam. It's exactly the same exam, but it gives you 20 minutes more. And 20 minutes is, in an open book exam, very, very valuable. When you do your exam, you can bring a copy of the DAMA-DMBOK guide. You can bring the book, the paper version, 600 pages, but you can also bring an online copy. Or not online, but a digital copy. So I strongly recommend to bring a digital copy, a PDF file, because if you have that makes it able that you can search. So if there is terminology in the exams, or you feel not completely confident, you can search. You can just enter the term in the search bar and search, and you are guided to the right place in the DAMA-DMBOK guide. Related to that is that you should use a very fast device. At least when I was preparing this, I really found out that searching a 600 pages PDF file on a Mac is a matter of seconds, and that on my Windows machine it costs sometimes more than a minute. So, and then again, time in an open book exam is valuable. So if you have a fast device, make sure that you bring that one and not a slow device. What always works for preparing these kinds of exams is to do a couple of sample exams. These exams, when you enroll for the exam, you get access to a database of exam questions on the data.org website. DAMA.org website. These, I think there are 200 or so they're quite a number. You can also go to all kind of other sites where they sell copies of old CDMP exams. What I found out is that most of those sites that sell those questions sell very old exam questions that are far from representative from the real exam. What I understood from others who also have worked on that there's one exception, and that is datastrategypros.com. There also you can buy a set of exam questions which is quite representative. But when I found it out, which was a couple of weeks ago, I could not find better exam questions than I already had on the DAMA.org website. So don't waste your time and money on exam questions from all kind of websites that are not representative for the real exam. Then last but not least is when you practice what those exams that are there on the DAMA.org website are representative. I did a couple of those exams, and in the last ones I had a score there of 85%, and on the real exam I had a score of 88%. So the score that you get on the test exams on the DAMA.org site are a very good indication for the real exam. So these are my 5 tips. With these 5 tips, I passed the exam. I hope they're also useful for you. So I wish you good luck with the study and preparation for the exam. And when you spend your time on it, I'm sure also you will pass it. It's definitely worth it. Good luck!